In 2005, we made great strides in the fight against poverty, and I'm proud of everyone that joined the campaigns around the world to make poverty history. Because you came together and acted as one, world leaders made promises that have the potential to help millions escape the prison of poverty. That is a great achievement. But now, we face the difficult task of making our governments turn their promises into the actions that will save millions of lives.
Nelson Mandela took the fight to end poverty head-on and earned his credibility, or ethos, when he stood up for what he believed in and was imprisoned for it. Becoming president of South Africa added to his credibility as well. Nelson Mandela states, "I say to all leaders, do not look the other way, do not hesitate. Recognize that the world is hungry for action, not words. Act with courage and vision." We see examples of logos in his speech through the structure of his sentences, and the stories he uses in them puts him on a more personal level with his listeners, which is an example of pathos. He uses anaphora in his speech to end poverty, such as when he says, "Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. It is the protection of a fundamental human right. It is the right to dignity and a decent life."
You got a fast car, we go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job, now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better, you'll find work and I'll get promoted, and we'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in
her song Fast Car, Chapman dreams of a better life and wants to escape from it all in a fast car. She sings, "We leave tonight or we die this way." In the line referenced earlier in the song, she sings, "I know things will get better, you'll find work, we'll move out of this shelter," which gives us a sense that her plan to leave didn't work out. Throughout the song, listeners are filled with a sense of hope. However, at the end of the song, we realize that instead of saying, "We leave tonight or live and die this way," she changes it to, "You leave tonight or live and die this way."
You got a fast car, I got a job that pays all our bills. Instead of drinking late at the bar, see more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better, thought maybe together you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. So take your fast car and keep on driving. So I remember when we were driving.
Tracy Chapman is an artist, while Nelson Mandela was an activist and a politician, which means that they both have different purposes and methods for expressing their opinions on certain topics.
Nelson Mandela never faced poverty personally, while Chapman grew up in a very low-income surrounding, and her father was an alcoholic who wasn't around. Although both Nelson Mandela and Tracy Chapman are talking about poverty, Nelson Mandela is fighting the cause head-on through his speeches and actions, and all Chapman wants to do is flee her problems in a car and never look back. Both talk about the distress that comes from poverty, but they both approach the issue from different platforms.